Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I'm Miss Stacy, and this is preschool story time for ages 3 to 5. Let's sing a hello song, okay? We're going to do a farm one today. When cows get up in the morning, they always say hello. When cows get up in the morning, they always say hello. And what do cows say? Moo. And that is what they say. When sheep get up in the morning, they always say hello. When sheep get up in the morning, they always say hello. And what do sheep say? Bah, good job. Y'all are good at this. When hens get up in the morning, they always say hello. When hens get up in the morning, they always say hello. And what do hens say? Bok, 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 bok. Oh, that's a rooster. Bok, 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 bok. Can y'all make a hen sound? Bok, bok, bok. Good job. When ducks get up in the morning, they always say hello. When ducks get up in the morning, they always say hello. And what do ducks say? Quack, 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 quack. Good job. Okay, last one. When kids get up in the morning, they always say hello. When kids get up in the morning, they always say hello. And what do kids say? Hello, 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 hello. I'm so glad you're here today. So this Saturday we have our Super Saturday program. Hi! And our Super Saturday program this Saturday is a really fun one. It's a little bit different. It is Touch the Truck. And so we will have some trucks from Hug and Haul Construction out in a south parking lot, and kids can come and climb on them and touch them and learn all about them, and that'll be really fun. You don't have to register, and so that'll be at 10 a.m. on Saturday in that south parking lot. Okay, so as you may be able to tell, we're going to read books about farms today. And if you wanted to sign farm in American Sign Language, you would take your right hand or your dominant hand and pretend like you're a farmer and you've been working. Whoo, you're sweating. I'm sweating in this costume. And you're going to wipe that sweat off your chin. Whew. That's how you sign farm. That farmer's working hard, isn't he? Okay. So let's go over our schedule for today. As usual, I have our plan up here. You can see my red laser, that little dot up there. We've already done our hello. We just learned our American Sign Language sign for the day. What's next? A book. Okay, let's read one. Our first story today is called Job Wanted by Teresa Bateman, and Chris Chabon did the pictures. Okay. An old farm dog plodded down a dirt road. His paws were sore, and his tummy was empty. When he reached a farm, he marched right up to that farmer. It's a book, yeah. Do you need a dog? He asked. No, the farmer replied. Dogs just eat and don't give anything back. They're not like cows or horses or chickens that pay for their keep. Do you have an opening for a cow? Asked the dog. The farmer scratched his nose. Well, sure, but you're not a cow. We'll see about that, the dog said. I'll start work tomorrow. The next morning, the dog was up before dawn. He opened the barn door and herded the cows into place. When the farmer saw all the cows ready and waiting, his eyes popped open. He did the milking in jig time. When he got to the last stall, the dog said, moo. You think that dog's a cow? No. Probably not. The farmer shook his head. I'll grant you it was handy having the cows ready, but you're not a cow, so I'm afraid there's no job for you here. The dog was disappointed, but not discouraged. Do you have an opening for a horse? He asked. Do you think he'll get the horse job? You think so? The farmer scraped goo off his boots. Well, sure, but you're not a horse. We'll see about that, the dog said. I'll start work tomorrow. When the farmer went to the barn early the next morning, the cows were all in their stalls ready to go. He said. The milking went quickly, leaving time to plow the field. That's pretty handy. The farmer went out to hitch up the horse to the plow. Standing next to the horse was that dog again. The dog said, "Nay." The farmer frowned. "I appreciate your help with the cows, but this harness won't fit you." That horse harness won't fit. He hooked up the plow and headed to the field. The horse trudged along at a snail's pace. The dog hurried to the garden for a bunch of carrots. He ran in front of the horse, dangling the tasty orange treats just out of reach.
Is he going to eat them?
He wants to, I think. Soon the farmer was running behind the horse, hanging on to the plow for dear life. The plowing was done in jig time. The farmer looked down at the dog. "Well, you're still not a cow, and you're still not a horse. There's no job for you here." The dog was disappointed, but not discouraged. "Do you have an opening for a chicken?" he asked. The farmer fiddled with his straw hat. "Well, sure, but you're not a chicken." "Oh, we'll see about that," the dog said. "I'll start work tomorrow."
Not again.
The farmer went to put his feet up, something he'd never been able to do before. The next morning, the dog got the cows into the barn for milking, fed the horse some carrots, then introduced himself to the hens. The chicken coop was a mess with dirty straw everywhere and the nest boxes all a-clutter.
That was so many chickens.
So many chickens. "I better tidy it up," the dog declared. So he cleaned out the whole thing and put fresh straw in all the nests. Soon the chickens were laying eggs in their boxes, clucking happily. The dog built himself a cozy nest. Then he settled down for a nap before the farmer came to gather the eggs. You think you'll get the chicken job? The chicken job? As he snoozed, a fox slipped slyly across the field. The farmer was in the barn milking the cows. The fox slid behind the stable and over to the chicken coop. What's that fox want with that chicken coop? Maybe. You think he wants to eat them? Maybe eat those chickens too. He reached in one furry paw to steal a chicken or an egg. The floor was clean. He reached in farther, patting until he felt a straw nest. His paw reached up and grabbed. What'd he grab? Clucked the dog, scaring the fox so badly that he shot out of the barnyard and went running for the high hills. The farmer heard the commotion and sprinted outside to see the fox, a streak of red, heading south. He looked into the chicken coop. What'd he see? The hens were all in their places and settling down again after all the foo-for-all. Everything was neat and tidy. Gathering eggs would be a breeze. Why, he could do it in jig time. There in the middle was that dog. It was clear who he had to thank for there being any eggs or chickens at all.
I think he could be the guard dog.
You think? Let's see. The dog looked at him and said, "Look." The farmer hitched up his overalls. "I'm sorry," he said. "I don't have any openings for cows. My horse position is filled. You're not quite right for chicken work. But I might have one job that just opened up." What do you think the job's going to be? The dog looked at the farmer and wagged his tail. "I'm starting to think that what this farm needs is a good dog," the farmer continued.
He better build him a doghouse.
He better. "Do you think you can handle the job?" And the dog said, "Ruff." He got a job at the farm. Yay, dog. Okay. I lost my remote. There it is.
Songs in another book.
That was what? A song in another book? Okay, we did our book. Now we're going to do a song. Let me see here. Okay. Let's all stand up and stretch our legs. In this one, we're going to be farmers, and we're going to grow a garden, okay? And we're going to take care of it. First thing we're going to do is plant our seeds like this, okay? Put the seeds in the ground. Then we're going to water the seed, pour water over it. We're going to weed the seeds, so we're going to pull those weeds out. And then we're going to, hold on, our seeds are going to grow up, okay? And then we're going to pick our plants. Pick the plants. Then we're going to eat our plants, okay? Okay. This is the way we plant our seeds, plant our seeds, plant our seeds. This is the way we plant our seeds so early in the morning. This is the way we water our seeds, water our seeds, water our seeds. This is the way we water our seeds so early in the morning. This is the way we weed our seeds, weed our seeds, weed our seeds. This is the way we weed our seeds so early in the morning. This is the way our seeds grow up, our seeds grow up, our seeds grow up. This is the way our seeds grow up so early in the morning. This is the way we pick our plants, pick our plants, pick our plants. This is the way we pick our plants so early in the morning. This is the way we eat our plants, eat our plants, eat our plants. This is the way we eat our plants so early in the morning. Good job, friends. Y'all are good farmers. Okay. Now it's time for another book. This is a funny one. Has anyone ever seen this one before? Click, clack, moo. Moo. Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Betsy Lewin. Okay. There's a bunch of cows. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Look, there's a note there. It says, "Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." The cows want electric blankets? That's weird. Well, it was bad enough that the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? "No way," said the farmer. "No electric blankets." So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. "Sorry, we're closed. No milk today." No milk? My goodness. "No milk today?" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Very good. The next day, Farmer Brown got another note. "Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows." The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the door. Closed, no milk, no eggs. "No eggs!" cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. He's so mad. Those hens and those cows, they're not doing their job. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. Duck's going to deliver that message. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. That's the cow language. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. They really want those blankets, don't they? Yeah. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. You think Duck will bring it? No. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Oh, man. Those are some smart animals, aren't they? That's so funny. Okay. All right, next on our plan, let's see here. We just finished our second book right there. Now we have a flannel story. So this flannel story is one that you might be familiar with. Who do you think that guy is? The farmer. He is a farmer, but he's a very specific one. His name is Old MacDonald. Yep, Old MacDonald. Have you heard of him? Yeah. You have? Okay, well, he had a farm. Have you heard of a song that goes like that? Okay, well, let's sing that song. You want to? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O, with a meow meow here and a meow meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a chick, E-I-E-I-O. With a peep, peep here and a peep, peep there. Here a peep, there a peep, everywhere a peep, peep. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Last one. And on that farm he had a bee, E-I-E-I-O. With a buzz, buzz here and a buzz, buzz there. Here a buzz, there a buzz, everywhere a buzz, buzz. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Good job, everybody. You knew that song, didn't you? Okay, our last story. That's where we're at. We did our flannel story. Now we're on our last book. This one's a really cute one. It's called Five Fuzzy Chicks by Diana Murray, and the pictures are by Sydney Hansen. Those are real people who write these books and draw these pictures. When you grow up, you could do it too, because you're just regular people too.
I think I'm going to be a construction worker.
Oh, construction worker, that's a fun one.
In space.
In space? Well, you know what? That may be a real job by the time you grow up. Okay, 5 fuzzy chicks. Out on the farm, it's been a long day. Sun's setting low, night's on the way. Everyone's tired, all the work's done, but 5 fuzzy chicks want to run. They need to go to bed. What are they doing running? 5 fuzzy chicks run past the plow, into the grass and under the cow. The cow says, moo, moo. The chicks say, cheep, cheep. But the grass is so cozy. One chick falls asleep. It looks pretty cozy, doesn't it? 4 fuzzy chicks skip by the pigs, hop on a rock and dance silly jigs. Can you dance a silly jig? Silly jig. The pigs say, oink, oink. The chicks say, cheep, cheep. But the moss is so soft. I hear a rooster. One chick falls asleep. So cozy. 3 fuzzy chicks dance in the clover. Can you dance in the clover? Dance, dance, we're dancing in clover.
We're dancing with the dog.
Hop past the fence and right over a rover. The dog says, woof, woof. The chicks say, cheep, cheep. But the dog is so snuggly. One chick falls asleep right on his head. Oh my goodness. 2 fuzzy chicks, that's right, skipping along, pass by the horse and sing him a song. The horse says, neigh, neigh. The chicks sing, cheep, cheep. But the hay is so comfy. What do you think's going to happen? One chick falls asleep. Very good. Very good. 1 fuzzy chick, that's all we've got left, out to have fun, hops by the sheep and counts every one. The sheep says, bah, bah. The chick starts to cheep, but before she can finish, she falls fast asleep. He's sleeping with the lambs. That's right. Chicks sleeping here, chicks sleeping there, in the grass, by the stable, chicks everywhere. Mama hen hurries to gather her troop. She scoops them all up and runs back to the coop. She whispers, cluck, cluck. The chick whispers, cheep. And their nest is so quiet, 5 chicks fall asleep. They got back in their nest and had a cozy night's sleep. Well, that is very good for those little chicks. Okay, how much time we have? All right, let's go ahead and do a scarf activity. Y'all want to do some scarves? I got them stashed over here. I'm going to get in your way, sir. Let me grab those scarves here. Sorry. All right, friends, let's all get a scarf. Pink? Okay. If you want a color, come get it. There's a blue. Red. Okay. Everybody get a scarf. Good job. Well, we got a bunch. Here you go. Oh, you want blue? Or, there you go. You have a color preference?
Nah.
You want blue?
Blue.
Does everybody have a scarf?
I do.
You do? Okay. Very good, everybody. Okay. So we're going to do a rhyme. Aren't they pretty? Okay. Everybody ready? You can sit down or stand up, whatever you want to do. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Lose your sheep. Lose your sheep. You gotta hide them. Leave them alone and they'll come home dragging their tails behind them. And now pick a new place to hide your sheep this time, okay? Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, dragging their tails behind them. Let's do it one more time. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Where are they? Y'all see them? Leave them alone and they'll come home, dragging their tails behind them. Man, y'all were good at that. Good job, friends. Okay, I think we have time for one more song with a really fun dance. Has anybody ever heard of the chicken dance? The chicken dance, it's a fun one. So the way you do the chicken dance, and it doesn't matter if you get it right, the goal is to have fun, but we're gonna first do this 3 times. Then we're gonna flap our wings 3 times. Then we're gonna twist 3 times, and then we'll clap 4 times. And then there's this silly part, and we just like skip in a circle during that part, okay? Okay. Whoa, that's beautiful. All right, Mr. Bryant, can you give us a song, please? Here we go, we're gonna go again. All right, good job, everybody. Have you ever seen a cow do the chicken dance? Now you can say yes. All right, so that's all we have for today. We just have our goodbye song and our craft. So our craft will be in the craft room next door. We'll all move in there and clear this room out so Mr. Jim can get ready for toddler time at 9:30. We're going to make cows that look like me, and we'll color them, cut them out, and glue them together, and it'll look like this at the end. Okay, that's our craft for the day. So let's do our goodbye song. Can everybody do? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. Whisper it, goodbye. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Goodbye! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye! Last one, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us at home, and we'll see you next week.